So thoughts, predictions as we move forward into the final live match of the night?
I think Rapha is still the favourite just because of the amount of control that he can exercise on the map. I feel that CZM has hit great shots, he's done certain magical moments, but he hasn't really just kind of said, this is my map and you can't do anything on it. And and because that way the frags just come so easy because you don't have any of the map to use. He hasn't really done that. He's hit fantastic railguns. But he's going to need all of these factors to align to be able to beat Rapha.
Yeah.
Rapha, on the other hand, needs to just, this is Rapha.
Be Rapha.
Just needs to be Rapha. And then, so it's definitely possible for CZM to take it.
Picks.
Yeah, they are picking maps now, but we're away with them. But of course, if you are watching and you're wondering where you could find more of me and GreasedScotsman, I, of course, am on Twitter. I'm trying to get more followers than Joe Miller.
Okay, Rapha just hopped off, and I see CZM.
My Twitter, let me finish, is @follow2GD, and it's the best Twitter you ever follow. It really is. Everyone who follows it lives a much more beautiful life. Frankly, they message me and go, my life after I followed you on Twitter, it's amazing. So you try it. Money back guaranteed.
I think I'm gonna follow Too Good.
I don't know if you deserve the good life, Grease.
Oh, really? Wow. After all this?
Pretty exclusive. Let me go check my Twitter.
Alright, CZM and Rapha have actually joined the server, and they've hopped in. So I think we're getting pretty close to go time. Do we actually have map picks? Are you actually going to look at IRC to see the map picks?
One second.
Yes, my co-host is being difficult, so I'm asking the players for the map picks. It's all good. It's all good. T7 and Arrow, and followed by Toxicity if we have a tiebreaker. Alrighty, thank you, Rapha, for being a stand-up gentleman. So actually, both these guys are stand-up gentlemen, in my humble opinion. I think the Quake community can have a bit of a rough edge around it, where these guys are kind of like diamonds in the rough. Really cool, nice, funny guys.
Prepare to fight.
All these things and more could be yours on Twitter. Here we go.
3,
Alright,
2,
so we're going live finally.
fight.
We have Rapha spawning RL up to Mega, and he'll head straight for the LT. CZM will meet him there with Plasma without an RL of his own. Won't be too punished for it. But of course he did get the RA and actually did not pick up the YA on the other side. So that'll be a nice gift.
Yeah, definitely a better start here for Rapha. And with red armor up, as long as Rapha can get into the room without taking any damage, which he's going to do, that red will be his. Looking for actually some additional damage before he takes the red with the railgun shot. Nice move by Rapha. And he's all over the map right now. I mean, CZM doesn't really have it looking whatsoever. I wonder if he's following my Twitter. Doesn't look like it, but I know
If only before this match, yeah. Oh, wow. He could have been living the good life. So Rapha now looking completely dominant, timing position on everything. He's actually looking again for damage. He really wants to punish CZM for not being here, not having the ability to even contest anything. Over to CZM in just a second. I want to make sure this exchange ends. Okay, CZM with 62 armor and 100 health. Finally has all the weapons that he wants, but yeah, look at that. Rapha can just muscle his way into the room.
Very unlucky. Rapha very unlucky not to hit the railgun shot. CZM actually going to come in with some damage of his own, but he really doesn't have an in on this red, so CZM losing a little bit of his own health and armor to eventually, I think, die.
I was going to say, dropping in on the yellow. Thoughts on that?
That's about what's going on now, but of course I think Rapha's going to get the kill. That one's going to be pretty tied up nice and easy. Rapha's got good timing on the red and Mega, so this looks really bad for CZM. Luckily for him, Rapha's run out of rocket launcher.
He's got a railgun.
Luckily for him, he's got a railgun, yeah, but still.
Indeed.
CZM could make something happen here with no rocket launcher. Rapha. Nice from Rapha to open up that shot. He's going to win himself a Mega. Congratulations. you've won a mega.
And CZM doesn't have the RA to fall back on. He will only have the 50 armor that Rapha's completely destroyed away with his lightning gun. And Rapha's looking for blood here, dropping in on the item. Does need a little bit of rocket damage, but not much. And looks like pretty much CZM will get away. So, 26 health, kind of lucky to get away.
Yep.
Leave the Twitter alone.
Come on. I'm not on Twitter. You're on Twitter, idiot. Right, CZM, yeah, definitely just having to kind of run around and get what he can, and that's actually the first big pickup he's got. He's got to be very careful here about defending from Rapha coming in from top, which is exactly what he does, and Rapha will push him away from that yellow armor pickup. Now, not much on the map for these players to gain apart from weapons, and the only one who needs it is CZM. He needs the railgun. Not going to be able to get it. He's probably not going to be able to get on the yellow or the red without meeting Rapha somewhere, and that's exactly what Rapha does. He stays in the middle, and CZM does take the red before dying, and that's actually quite important. Maybe that will come into a factor next time they meet. But of course, Rapha, no problems here picking up the frags, no problems catching CZM, and a 3-0 lead has looked pretty easy. And this red armor, CZM can't be there, can't be anywhere.
He's going to look for maybe some plasma. He does have finally a rocket launcher. On the recovery, he has been able to. He doesn't have an LG, finally going up to get that. But as far as what's available to him, nothing is, and nothing will be for another 5 seconds. He'll have to maybe figure out where Rapha's going to go and try to not be there.
Yeah, CZM taking middle ground. It's always nice if you're on the defense to, hold either the top middle or bottom middle where CZM is now, because you can, defend quite well and do a lot of damage. Of course, this defense has worked out well so far. There's the 50 health. Got to watch out for. Ooh, he's a little bit flustered there, CZM. He's not really in control of everything. In terms, it didn't look very good, but of course he did get away, he did do the damage he wanted, and he has put himself somewhat closer to a chance at taking Rapha off this one. But personally, it's all about Rapha. I can't see CZM doing too good even in this situation, as he just needs a little bit of LG, nice railgun on the defense, but I don't think it's going to equate to much. He needs a couple of more of those railguns. And there's almost a direct rocket, that could have been huge. But somehow CZM just counts out, and Rapha's like, well, okay, I'll go get all the other items, and I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I'll get back to you later. Yeah, so CZM has been able to survive that, but what benefit did he get? Really not much. He's got 75 armor. So Rapha, I think, made the perfect choice to run away, because now, quite frankly, he can decide when to punish. And CZM has had no option, although that's a nice connection with the rail. The question is, can CZM follow up? No, and you can see him maybe a little bit of frustration there with his mouse movement, as Rapha's able to pick up frag number 4, and surely another one here, as nowhere for CZM to go. 5-0.
I mean, CZM really hasn't been hitting anything this game. I'm just going to check over. It's like 20% railgun, 21% LG.
Yeah.
He's not been able to work any of his weapons. Maybe credit as well to Rapha, because he really is good at cutting out, threats of, high, strong aim players. He's had to deal with, the best all the way through. But look at that, Rapha actually blocking the door with grenades.
Yeah.
And then CZM getting a little bit flustered, doesn't get through the door. Rapha drops down, gets the railgun kill, 6-0. I don't even think CZM's going to get a frag this whole match.
Quite a prediction, but I have hopes for something. We got 4 minutes left, and CZM still looking for some sort of in. He does not have a railgun. This might be kind of why he's peeking around. He wants to pick a red armor fight. The question is, Rapha though, he's able to get the armor. Can he get out cleanly? Oh wow, he's just going for blood.
Yeah, but CZM doesn't, have the weapons to finish that fight.
A rail.
He's got LG and one rocket right now, so even though Rapha should be in a lot of trouble, he wasn't so much earlier, but there is the frag that I wasn't sure if CZM was going to be able to pull off, and he has taken it. And just so quickly as is Quake, momentum has swung, and definitely in favour of CZM. If he was able to actually do a little bit more damage. Swung. I'm not sure what I said. Yeah.
Nice rails from Rapha though, crippling CZM down to 10 health.
I just realised that.
Oh, and he missed the plasma climb. Uh-oh, really? Uh-oh. Oh no.
You got it, dude. Come on, let's give him... He's obviously been boot camping with Tony, and that's why he's able to be this far in the tournament. That's a Tony move. I've seen that before. So well done, CZM. You sly old dog.
Yeah. So Rapha, I mean, that basically, you know, momentum gone. Rapha back in the throne, basically. I
wouldn't say in the throne at all yet. I mean, he's only a little bit ahead, and I think CZM is going to be able to knock him off. He has all the weapons he needs. There's no big items spawning, so it's all about who can do what damage in the next, you know, kind of 5 seconds. If they want to trade, I'm happier for CZM because he's got Mega where he is, and he's even actually going to extend himself to try and do some damage over at the red. Doesn't do so. He's not covering the entrance there, so that's a little bit risky. But either way, CZM definitely looking that he can get the frag, but of course, 5 frags. 2 minutes. That's what we're asking from him.
Yes.
And versus Rapha, you know, it's harder versus Rapha than anyone else, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah. It'll take longer. You might get there, but it'll be too late. CZM having to press the fight and picks a pretty good one. He's able to. Yeah. I mean, CZM hit a lot of LG, but Rapha able to answer in kind, and CZM now, of course, down and out. Yeah. 7-1, 18 on the clock. Rapha finished it up. Have to expend all his LG. I was gonna be really scared for CZM if he didn't win that fight there after picking up YA. 7-2. So accuracy-wise, you know, we've seen in the games where CZM did really well. He had something like a 60% rail. Here we're seeing he's got a 20% rail, and it seems like Rapha has never given him an angle for an opening. And any major mistakes that you've seen from Rapha?
Oh, really? He's definitely, you know, he did outplay. I think CZM's just not as good as map as Rapha. I think he's as good as a player in terms of aim. But when Rapha's so far ahead of his experience on this map, it's really shown. I want to see CZM play Aerowalk because that's the map that he can take. And then, you know, if he can get, you know, consistency, that would be great for him. But this one, I think, was almost, I wouldn't say a sure loss. But it pretty much was, you know, it looked like it, but it felt like it, and, you know, there was always the chance it would have been, but Rapha is good at controlling, so, you know, DM13, if that came into the mix a little bit later, I'd be more happy with that map than this one for CZM, so he's definitely not out of it, despite his performance not being great here. I just think he needs Aerowalk. But even then, Rapha's, you know, so good on every single map, so, yeah, you know.
And, yeah, flawless double rocket attempt to take high ground. Very nice maneuver by Rapha to get him a kill. And there it is. 10-2 is the final score of that one.
Not only did CZM hit less accuracy on some of the most important weapons, like the railgun exclusively, I would say, being the most important for him, he even fired less than Rapha, so he wasn't even able to play the map well enough to get on the railgun, and that's really an experience.
And I mean, I've seen CZM do amazing things on this map. I think most people, you know, like you're suggesting, this is kind of his home. The question is, you know, can he evict Rapha? I don't even have to. We're going live. Never mind that.
And I hope that CZM isn't, you know, shaken by his performance in the last game. I hope he doesn't feel like too outclassed. You know, he definitely will. See the G showing, you know, the famous moments he gives us on this map of Aerowalk. Already doing some nice work. Rapha picks up first blood with the shotgun. 3 HP for CZM. There's the railgun in the hand of the man that can use it. And it's a beautiful thing.
Indeed. Well, we just need to see some quad rail runs tomorrow out of him. That's all. That's all we need.
Look at that shot.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I mean, I'm you know, getting pumped up for this one because CZM's looking a lot more comfortable, a lot more at home.
Yep,
and oh yeah, there's 2-1. So.
Well, he's thinking about rocket jumping up then CZM, but he's actually going to do it. Just later. You've got to be careful. He's actually down on health compared to Rapha now. Rapha has the 225. CZM needs a railgun shot to do it, but not going to happen. And Rapha will win that one. So a little bit sloppy there from CZM. You know, shouldn't have taken that fight by any means. Maybe could have worked the bottom area with the railgun more so than go around the top, but looking for the surprise factor, and instead got killed because of it. So 2-2 scoreline, just a 1 minute gone, so real fast game so far. CZM no armor, and no armor available for him over there. Rapha 84 armor. Wow, just nice. A grenade railgun combo. He could be rolled off the map as he jumps over to the red, but luckily he gets on it. And once CZM gets this yellow, I think he's going to feel pretty comfortable to play this one out. And look
with
at that
rocket.
nice rocket. Had that been a rail combo, I think that would have been almost the end of Rapha.
Yeah, absolutely. And
oh, nice.
Again, you know, Rapha, of all people to be caught out, CZM is really doing a great job. And there's one rail, nice. 18 health for Rapha. As CZM makes his exit, he will... Oh, actually misses the jump to red. Let's see if this becomes a consequential thing. No, not really.
Well,
although Mega...
Rapha going to rocket jump out of the red area there. CZM does take the Mega. We've got the yellow armor up. CZM looking to pick up the yellows as well. Nice use of the teleporter to get to the yellow quicker and get the green armor. So basically they did take 100 armor each, but CZM did get the... Mega, so he is in the lead, but of course very hard to lock Rapha down as he has got higher ground, spamming rockets successfully and getting the red, and actually not taking the red. He actually came off the platform to do damage, and that was a nice little move from Rapha, but I'm not even sure, you know, if he wanted to not take the red in that situation, but he came off the perfect time to be able to land and get a shot of a good rocket off. But now he could be in trouble. Let's find out. Railgun versus railgun here.
This is the longest standoff that I've seen over this red armor. CZM keeps walking away and coming back. He was able to wait it out long enough in order to pick up Mega. Now finally, with yellow armor's up, Rapha will only have the RA to work with. And CZM, of course, having perfect timing on the Mega. I don't think Rapha was in earshot and knew when CZM decided to go get it.
Good railgun from Rapha. Going to shut down CZM, but CZM goes in with a grenade. And that's going to even him up very much so on the health and armor. There's another nice railgun from Rapha, but CZM works his way in on the red. One good rocket, two good rockets. He's going to look for the railgun on the exit, and Rapha's already gone. He's out of there, but still he's not out of danger. CZM looking to chase, do a little bit more damage. Rapha only with 103 total health and armor, a little bit more now, and CZM hits a direct rocket. Rapha is in trouble, gives up the frag. And CZM looking to control the map, and this is what you can do as CZM on this map with that railgun. He already gets the initial shot, gets the kill, goes in the lead 4-2, now 5-2, takes the Mega. Red armor's going to be spawning, doesn't see Rapha at the moment, so he's got to assume he's over by the yellow armor railgun area. Rapha has got the rail, goes for the yellow armor. CZM happy to give that one away to hold a position, and look at that flick railgun shot. CZM playing so good. He's up to 45% railgun, gets another kill. Doesn't get the spawn, but just constantly putting pressure, and just this is the CZM that we love to see on this map.
Absolutely.
And you know, Rapha hasn't been able to demonstrate, you know, the kind of dominance and control and in map knowledge over CZM that he did prior to this map.
So that's a good start,
wow.
But CZM's able to defend himself, gets away with 58 health and picks up a Y immediately, and off the spawn hits Rapha with a rail, already has him screaming. And there's a great finish, 8-2. He'll have RA coming up in just a few seconds. He's pretty weak, so a lot of nade spam to make sure that Rapha doesn't get anywhere near him with a long-range shot from that corridor. Rapha's going to go gangbusters and get the kill. And I have to say, I love the timing of these frags. Both these guys, when they decided to go in for the kill, it's been a very opportune moment for them.
One health from CZM as he left that fight there.
Wow.
And of course we are now over half-time, 5 minutes are gone. You know, not much difference in the frag. Actually, only now 4 frags is the difference. And Rapha, you know, he's the one that's in control. CZM comes in looking to do what Rapha did earlier, but you know, not as you know, not as successfully, but of course, you know, not as sneaky. But he didn't need to do it sneaky, but of course couldn't hit the rockets. Gonna get shut down, loses out on another frag, gets a horrible spawn.
Wow.
And you know, does give Rapha a bit of a run around. Does take the yellow. Rapha's like, can you just lay down and die, because this is all very tiring and it's very late here at QuakeCon.
Wow. Great shot by
nice railgun shot, yeah. So CZM is very much crippled in terms of health and armor.
Yeah, so Rapha is basically put together a nice little comeback in the last, what, minute and a half? And now it's a 2-frag game.
Yeah, and CZM hasn't really been playing that great when he's been so low on health and armor. Like, he's very defensive and runny, as opposed to kind of sneaky snipey. I know it's a weird way to describe Quake. Oh my god, catching CZM, doing the jump to the red and ties us up at 8-8. Yeah, CZM when he's low definitely plays, very defensive to hold on to that point, as opposed to other players that will maybe risk their, health just to get, a couple of sneaky railgun shots off, and even if they die, they're like, well, oh well, at least I spawned with 125 health. But CZM does sometimes hold on to his health a little too long, and it doesn't help him out. But we go 9-8. No recovery by Diva player at the moment. And CZM baits in Rapha and then changes up to the rocket launcher at the last moment to tie us back up to 9-9. Mega was taken by Rapha. Yellow armor is going to be spawning soon. CZM doesn't have the railgun, but hits a great rocket shot. Hits another one onto the yellow. He's going to get the railgun now. LG is good enough in this situation. Doesn't go for the railgun, and that's a real smart move because Rapha would assume that he would have, which would have given him a second to get out of this area, but because CZM didn't get the rail, he actually got the kill. That's such a little nice decision there that does make, again, all the differences in QuakeLive. 10-9, 1 frag in favour of CZM, now the 2, now the Mega. He's surely going to want to get himself the railgun now, and he's already done enough damage to kill Rapha quite easily with a railgun shot. Unfortunate to miss it. Rapha very sneakily actually came back in with the rockets, and very unlucky to get taken down. That was a good move by Rapha to kind of double back onto a CZM. That could have surprised him and got him the counter kill, but CZM holds strong, holds the frags, free the difference. Everything to play for both players, but maybe more so for CZM as he needs this one to go 1-1 to put us into a final map, and I'm sure that's what everybody wants here at QuakeCon.
That's what I want, that is definitely for sure. And I was going to take a look and see what Rapha was going to do on the recovery, but right now he is hurting. That's the rail that will help him out, but with only 41 health, CZM coming in for the kill. And Rapha's able to defend himself with 13 health and get the RA off of that. Now, Mega not spawning for 20 seconds, so CZM, if he can get weapons, can be a threat.
Yeah, he's got a railgun. He's just got to be careful, because Rapha's looking for him to look for a sniping shot. Rapha's only got 12 HP right now. Picks up the yellow, and 25 as well over to Rapha. There comes a one railgun shot that if he had earlier could have gotten the kill, but either way done a lot of damage. But now Rapha gets the Mega, but eats another railgun. CZM does rocket jump onto the red. This could be dangerous. CZM has no way to defend himself. Has to give up the frag, but he has denied a very big power up. But CZM, I don't think, has the best spawn here. Gets himself the rail. And I think we're going to see CZM just try and hold position and rail Rapha. He's going to have to give up the red, but he's going to try and get a couple of bits of damage onto Rapha.
So essentially defensive distance.
Yeah, real defensive.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great opener though.
CZM.
Yeah. Rapha's able to put him down.
12-12.
And there's plenty of time to get this frag as Rapha's going in for the kill. And I like that, again, we've seen Rapha not get too greedy.
Yeah, but this is anyone's game now because CZM has yellow armor available. He has the health backup, and Rapha, has the red, but it's not too much of it. But CZM didn't go for the yellow. That's insane.
Wow.
Like he could have taken it, and he could have been in a really good position. But now he's, he's limping right now. He's, anything will take him down. He's only got 100 health. Now he's got 20 health. He's pushing for an overtime, but it's not going to give it to him. Rapha comes in, gets the kill, and Rapha says no overtime, no grand finals for you. Wow. Why didn't CZM make the move for that yellow armor? I do not know. Wow. But either way, Rapha from SK Gaming goes into the grand finals here at QuakeCon 2011. He will be playing Strengths on day 3, which will be the final day.
And there's literally just 100 damage difference in damage dealt between those two in that matchup. That was ridiculous. I mean, of the two styles, just oh god, amazing game. I don't really have words anymore because A, I'm tired, and B, that was awesome. So my brain's just fried. with QuakeLive completely.
Yeah, and congratulations again to Rapha from SK Gaming. You know, going in the grand finals versus Fnatic Strength. That's going to be a massive game. But of course, we've got Cooler. We'll be playing CZM, and that's a big game. And congratulations to CZM. That's a really good showing for him.
Yeah.
And you know, I think EG will be happy that he did what he did. And I think that Aerowalk was his to win. Very unfortunate not to take it. And you know, I just think his defensive style sometimes a little bit too passive.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe if he took a little bit more risk, he could have pushed us into a third map. But either way, Rapha definitely deserved it. So thanks for watching us here at QuakeCon on day one for the Duel. Steve will be back in a moment. I'll see you tomorrow, potentially, maybe. Follow me on Twitter. I don't know. I'll come back. If you don't follow me, I'll come back as well.
Good to know.
So I get both people.
Have a good night, folks.
Keep everyone happy. Watch more Quake.